So stop. Now you can see in one single month, 322 leads have come to me. Buyer still cold. I have put 322 on them. So what does it mean? These are the junk leads and quality leads. They both have been mixed together and it has come. 322 has come. It will go there directly. I'll group them and put them there. Although they have responded to my advertisement, even then I consider them as cold lead only, because I really don't know whether he is seriously wanting to buy or not. So I put him there. I make a group and I put him there. Next, from this, what I will do, I will shortlist people who are responding to me, to my messages. And if I say I want to make a call, he says, okay, let's talk about it. If these kind of positive responses are coming from people, I consider him to be slightly serious. So I put him in serious buyer list. So now you see how many people are there in my serious buyer list. Out of 322, you can see here, serious buyer, 38 of them are there, which is about 10.5% or something of that 322. But it doesn't mean that there are no more serious leads. There are serious leads. But right now, I have been able to figure out around 38 people who are serious. So my concentration on these 38 people should be more, not on the 322 people. So 38 people, I will focus on them. Then my next stage is I need to take them to site visit. So if I have to take them to site visit, what should I do? Pushing, talking, following up, all these things. When you start doing it through messaging, calling and all that, then 15 people agreed that they will make a site visit out of 38. Now further, what I do, I bring them to something like 7 people have already visited. And out of 7, I don't know whether you noticed there or not, 3 people have already closed. Here you can see 3 deals closed. Right? So this is the grouping that you can do in Previer tool. And if you try to do this in any other format, any other CRM is okay. But supposing you try to do it in Excel, right, you will get lost and you will lose leads. You will not be able to do well. So tool is required. This is the Previer tool for that. Okay. So I'm almost now, last family site visit, if I do, I think it's over. Almost. Site visits. Problem number 4. I said pre-close before the site visit is done. How is it possible? Because everybody wants to visit alone. Nobody wants to come with family. Excepting one religion, right? The rest of the religions, you can insist on family visit. Hindus and Christians can come. Muslims are the ones who will not come with family. It's okay. But they will come with brothers, fathers and all that. That's fine. But other people, you need to insist on site visit with family. How to do that? Nobody will accept. Nobody will say that I'll come with family. And for that, there is a strategy. There's a technique. So that is 15 important questions you must ask. It's not easy. 25 questions list is there with me. And out of that, if you are getting answers for 15 questions, you are done. that family site visit will happen. So let me tell you what kind of questions you should ask. Are you seeing this property for the first time? Now, if he says yes, you be rest assured for next 1 year, he is not going to buy the property. Because yours is the first property that he is seeing. Point? Understood what I'm trying to say? Right? So if answer comes to you like, no, I've already seen about 10, 15 properties. Right? But I did not like. Sir, out of the 10, 15 properties which you have seen, sir, was there any single property which you liked to some extent? He might say, yes, I like this. Which one? He might say, I like that Brigade property. I'm interested in that. But I thought I'll see some more properties. So chances are that even if you show your property which is not as good as Brigade, he is not going to buy your property. Why? Because he has already liked Brigade. He is now considering your property as only an option for you. That's all. So you know that he is not going to buy the property. You got an answer for that. Now, how to ensure family site visit? That is what is the important point here. Now, when you say that, when he says that Brigade property is good, you know what is the standard of Brigade. Now you see, make a comparison between Brigade property and your Godrej property. Okay, you see the comparison, and you should be in a position to understand whether your property is better than Brigade or Brigade is better than Godrej. Now make a honest comparison. This is the groundwork that you have to do, homework you have to do. Do that honest comparison and see which one is better property than this. Because he's going to buy, he's already liked the Brigade. He may go back to Brigade and buy that. Unless Godrej is better than Brigade. In cost-wise, the way the amenities are, the way the structure is built, the flat is built, the super carpet area, the carpet area, number of bedrooms, everything should be better than Brigade for him to consider Godrej. And the location also. So these are important factors for you to make an assessment of this. You have to do this. Then you must find out whether any banker has already approved his loan. Sir, has any banker approved his loan or your loan? So there are 15 different questions which are available like this. If you ask him all these questions, then you will get the reply. And it's not easy to get answer from him because he is not interested in answering you. He is interested in seeing the property. But your interest should be, if you want closure of deal, you should do business on your terms. Which means, unless you get answers for all these questions, I am not going to show him the property. Property is not an exhibition piece. Period. So you must cultivate this kind of an attitude and do business in this manner. For that, you should be knowledgeable. You should have that kind of ability to speak to him nicely, communicate with him properly, smilingly, and tell him, sir, these are our company's policies. Please don't mind, sir. I have 15 set of questions to ask you. Tell me which is the right time for me to call you. Why 15 questions? You tell him, make it very clear. I want to ask you 15 questions. Then he knows that, okay, he's a professional man. He knows what questions to ask. Okay, let me answer him. Serious buyers will say yes. Not so serious buyers will say, मेरे पास time नहीं है. दिखाना है तो दिखा दो, नहीं तो छोड़ो. He will say like that. Leave that person. Anyway, he is not going to buy from you. So क्यों time waste करना? So depending on the response that you are getting, nicely you talk and then get answers for these questions. So these all will be given as a bonus to you later on. Okay? Tomorrow when people are in touch with me asking for bonuses and all that I'll give you, right? I'll give these 15 important questions and you can download that into your system, start using it from tomorrow. Now that will make the person come with family. Now I'll say one last question point will be, are you coming alone? Are you coming with the family? He will say, I'll come alone. Baad mein. You must insist, no sir. We have a practice that we will only show it to the family. We have this policy. Bura maan jayega. Serious buyers will not. Bura maan jayega. Okay. So those who are not serious will say this only. And you better do this. And in my office, not a single site visit happens without family visit. And that is why our success rates are very high. Okay. So let's recap what we have understood so far. Are you all ready to recap? Because it's almost closing time now. We're coming to the closing part, and I'm going to tell you what we have understood. We'll do a recap, and then we will try and understand how I can be of help to you and how you can take help from me. Identifying genuine and quality buyer. Identifying right property, perfect lead management, lead and inventory matching, family site visit. Due to paucity of time, I've not told you how to get your brokerage. That's the only thing I missed out, which I'll cover it in one of the free sessions that I may do it later on. Okay. All these things are very important. So now, do you understand the true potential of the digital system that I have developed? Yes or no? Say yes if you have understood. Thank you for responding. Right. Do you also understand how my coaching can help you become much more efficient? Do you agree that today I gave you a valuable session? Was it worth spending so much of time? Yes, right. Effective? Right. Do you realize how important it is for you to master the most in-demand tools that I've shown you in order to grow in your business and get that 7 to 8 figure income? Do you realize that it is important to know whatever I showed you is just tip of the iceberg, like something like cherry on the ice cream? Okay. Only 2-3 tools I've shared today. I have 450 tools, but all that is not required for real estate. Even if you use around 7 to 10 tools of what out of that 450, you will become a master in this business. You can become a master in this business. Okay?